Welcome back to Food Review Club, everyone. My name's Matt, and for the last 7 years, we've been filming these food reviews for you guys to enjoy at home. We started in October 2018 on a dark night in the street on an iPhone, recording at a pizza shop, and from that moment forward, we've slowly progressed this journey, this channel, all around the UK and parts of the world, telling these stories, meeting great people, and eating some super food along the way. Now today, we're at the Farmer's Dog here in Burford, what could be an epic review. We've been here once before. We didn't actually get to eat. Couldn't get in. I think it was the opening day of the pub.
Was the opening day?
It was the opening day. Obviously, we didn't get a reservation, but luckily enough today, we are in. We have a table inside. Obviously, Mr. Clarkson, an automotive journalist icon, now farmer, now publican. It's been a wild story, and we've all been there on the ride, watching the various series of this place becoming what it is now. But is the food any good? Let's get inside and find out. First thing you see when you walk in is this hanging tractor there.
How about that?
It's actually magnificent. First impressions of the actual pub, it's really, really nice. Warm, welcoming, nicely done. People everywhere. Obviously the car park, we got here at 12 o'clock today, Dan, the car park was full. Heaving. All right, let's go and eat, shall we?
So you've got our drinks and our food menu there. Soup of the day is carrot and squash, and then we have a special starter, which is a sharing brie. So there's a whole hot brie with focaccia crackers and red
sounds good.
It is delicious.
Anything else you'd recommend?
So my personal fave is the turkey. I realise it's 2 days before Christmas, but the turkey is delicious.
Is it?
The pie is our best seller. We sell hundreds of them a day. It's a really good pie, but it's on year round, so the choice is yours. There are no duds, so anything you have is delicious.
I like that. There's no duds.
There are no duds. The chicken liver parfait is also exceptional.
Animal jam,
Yes,
as we call it.
exactly. Meat pens.
Thank you so much.
All right, have fun, guys.
God bless. So here we have the whiskies and the wines. We do not need that today, Dan. We are both driving. The menu looks kind of simple, Dan.
It is, very simple.
Looks nice. Not too much going on. I think we should probably get like a few bits from each section. You hungry?
I could eat, yeah.
Price points, mains, they go from £22 for like your sausage and mash to £26 for the duck. Steak pie, 26 quid, 26, 22, 24, 26, 26, 26, 22. That's up there.
Top end prices.
Yeah, I would say so, Dan. I would say so for pub grub. I'm really interested about the food here. Is it actually going to be any good, Dan? We love food and we talk about food in the same ilk that Jeremy will talk about cars. They're not just lumps of metal to Jeremy, they're emotional things. I feel the same about food, Dan. It gets me going, gets my juices flowing in the same way. So I really hope I can review this today the same way that Jeremy would review my car. I think it's important. Is it ticking the boxes? The service good? Does it feel nice in there? The price point right? Is it fair? Is it a good exchange of value? Let's find out. If you haven't already, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. If you think, you know what, I like these two. I'm excited to see what they've got to say.
I'm Will, I'm looking after today, so anything you need,
Thank
give
you
me a
very
shout,
much.
give me a wave, do whatever you need.
Is there a sharing camembert? Did I hear that right? Brie.
Brie, Cornish brie. So it's very, very nice, organic, it's beautiful. It's onion chutney, crackers.
One of those, please, with the soup.
Of course.
The turkey.
Turkey, of course.
Steak pie, please. And the confit duck leg.
Brilliant. All together, yeah.
All together, if that's okay.
Of course it is.
Thanks a lot.
No allergies at all, is there, guys?
No. I'll keep that one again.
Yeah, of course you can. Absolutely, no worries.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Thanks very much.
Enjoy, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
That's the best one.
Is it?
Yeah, always.
The top seller?
100%. Enjoy, guys.
How about that?
First impressions, it looks really good. Obviously pub food, which is familiar, but it looks like it's nicely done. So, Dan, first of all, we've got our soup over here, Dan, which I think looks great.
Yes.
Got a big knob of butter over there.
Big what, sorry?
A big knob of butter on that bread.
Yes.
And we've got a lovely board of hot brie with some thinly toasted up sort of crackers. So let's keep a bit of law and order and do our starters first, shall we, Dan?
Starters first.
Could I transplant?
Should we do some rearranging?
I'll do a transplant
There you
quickly. Another thing as well to say, that came out rapid.
10 minutes, probably? maybe?
We were just getting into conversation.
Yep. Talking
We
about
were
Stranger
actually-
Things.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Will the Sorcerer.
Absolutely. Sorry for any spoilers there, but
Oh my god.
you should have watched it by now.
Yeah.
If you haven't, that's on you.
Some radical jokes.
Thank you so much.
No problem at all.
I also wasn't expecting it. Will.
I know. Will the Wise.
I was sorry, you're here for the food. I was cheering.
At the TV.
Yeah, oh my god. When he got that demigod.
Yeah.
Is it demigod?
Demi-dog.
Demidog.
Yeah.
The demigod.
I think it was a full Demogorgon though, wasn't it?
Yeah, he lifted it off the ground.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Stranger Things. Now, that looks great. It's absolutely great. But how does it taste? £9.50 this was. Here we go, Dan. Hot.
Yep.
Dan, I went out for dinner yesterday and had another fantastic soup yesterday, and it lit my fire again for soups.
Big fan of soup.
You don't like a ramen though?
No, it's too watery, but
Too watery.
a nice thick soup. Yeah, big fan.
As the night's getting longer and the temperature's getting colder, you need a good soup. It's just thick knob of butter on that. Let's dive in and just really get the full experience. Christmas tunes blaring, everyone. It's really a great soup. Lots of seasoning, nice and thick, depth to the flavour, and all round, Dan, very enjoyable. Very enjoyable, that. What a fantastic place to start. I just said to you outside I was a bit cold. Warmed my cockles immediately.
Lovely.
Brilliant. Now, the cheese. Look at this. Wow. Hot brie. It just looks fantastic. Are you ready for this? Now, the entire premise of this pub is to support British producers. So everything you can see, I believe, is sourced locally or by British farmers and manufacturers, which is fantastic. Here we go. Let's give this a whirl. The brie is fantastic, and that crisp is a wonderful vehicle to get it into the mouth. This onion, however, is really lacking in anything. Doesn't really cut the mustard. Let me put some more on, layer it up. Almost a little bit weak. It's missing that little bit of sweetness that I need from the onion. Let's give it a go. Just soft onions. I need something more there. Give me some chutney. Give me that little bit more depth, a little bit more spices. The brie, however, world class. Shame about those onions. Not good enough. And just like that, with a bit of TV magic, we have the mains in front of us now. All three of these dishes, Dan, £26.
I'm going to say it feels a bit steep.
Yeah?
It feels 26. Not that mash, pie mash doesn't look good. 26 quid.
It is just pie mash though, right?
It is, yeah.
Doesn't look a giant portion, doesn't look anything particularly extravagant or fancy, but it is a pub, and it is Jeremy Clarkson's pub, which you're probably going to pay a premium for, hence why it's absolutely packed of people enjoying themselves. But we're here for the food, not the glitz, the glamour, or the story. This is what matters to us. Let's kick things off with a confit duck leg. Show you what's underneath. Bit of veg there, some mash, some blackberries. I'm a big fan of confit duck leg, Dan. It's usually brilliant. Confit duck leg is very indulgent normally. Here we go. Okay. It's nice.
Just nice.
Just nice. A little bit middle of the road. I'm not too bothered because I've got 2 other mains and we're filming and we've ordered some nice starters to enjoy as well. I think if that came out as my only main, Dan, and I'd made the trip, I would be maybe a little bit underwhelmed.
That's true.
Excuse me. The mash is good. Okay, next up, this is the best seller, the steak pie. Lovely carrot on the side. Let's have a look at the inside of our pie, Dan, shall we? It's a nicely filled pie, Dan.
We like them filled.
You can't help yourself.
No,
You
no,
just can't
even in
help
here.
yourself.
Yeah.
We're at Jeremy Clarkson's pub, Dan, the most prestigious.
But he probably likes them filled and all.
You just...
Is that libelous?
Dan, you can take the man out of block switch.
Absolutely.
You just... Dan White, everyone. Okay. That's a tremendous pie. Immediately, I've got that. Immediately, I've got that feeling I'm asking for. Heavy seasoning, a beautiful, rich, deep steak flavour, fantastic pastry. Heavy, tasty, a real joy to eat. Try it all together. The dish at the top of the mountain didn't fall there, and I can see why that is a big hit at the Farmer's Dog. It's a wonderful pie. I highly recommend that. Once I've got your attention, we've got our own ketchup, slap sauce. I'm going to put the link for our ketchup, this award-winning ketchup, in the description box below. Go and get yourself some for 2026. It's a must-have condiment if you like your sauces. Next up, Dan, got me a curveball 2 days before Christmas. The turkey. She looks nice. She looks nice. And I have to put on some red currant jelly. It doesn't look like very good red currant jelly. Just looks like normal jam. Okay, let's give it a whirl, shall we? Quite a few things to try here, mate. Let's try the turkey by itself, shall we? That's really good. Turkey gets such bad press. I absolutely love turkey.
So easy to overcook it though, isn't it?
Is that the problem?
Yeah, it just turns into like an old boot.
That is so far from an old boot though, this is. Really buttery, very soft. Let's try and get a bit of all this one, shall we? Red currant jelly, try the roasties out. Come on, roasty. I'll show you a better one than that, sorry. Very nice.
Good potato.
Probably just a fantastic roast potato now. And this, I've got a big old lump of veg underneath there, bit of stuffing on top, 3 roast potatoes, a pig in blanket on top, a smoky bacon pig in blanket, the beautiful sausage. That's a really good recommendation for at the beginning of this. Turkey is a barnstormer. My complaints with the duck are the opposite to this. If I had this as my only main, I'd be really happy. I'd be really fulfilled and happy with that. It's a nice plate of food. Good gravy, a couple of roasties on there, red currant jellies. Tip top actually. Didn't look all that, but it's tip top. I had no idea what I was going to report today. No idea whatsoever, Dan. Really nice intent, but I imagined it was good too, and it's delivered on that. We're going to eat the rest of this, order dessert, and you'll join us for our concluding thoughts. Apple and oat crumble cake.
That looks nice. That does look nice.
Really nice. We're getting into it now, Dan. I know we've only ordered a few dishes, Dan, but I think from what we've ordered, you can really see and feel this place. Definitely feels like a great British pub. The food has largely been solid, Dan. We've scrambled the whole of that a menagerie of plates.
Yeah, there was nothing bad. Everything was good. The steak pie was really, really good. Everything else was...
What did you think of the duck?
It was...
Mid? Okay?
Okay, yeah.
Just
nice,
okay?
good.
No
fine,
complaints?
Fine, yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like a win when it's just fine, does it?
Doesn't.
Right, here we go. Looks good. So really, we've got some sort of cake action on the side with a bit of crumble and apple at the side, almost deconstructed with the cake element. That's very soft. Oh wow, that's classy. I'm going again. What have we got? I'm gonna reveal. Okay. That is 10 out of 10. I don't know who made this. When you go out for dinner, anywhere, with the takeaway or a restaurant, that is the feeling. This is really good, by the way.
It was £12, not $10.50. It was close.
No, there we go. Thank you very much. That is the feeling I'm after. A little bit of like, oh, probably how Jeremy would describe being at 8,000 RPM, going for it. That feeling you get. That's the one.
James May would call it the fizz. Remember that?
Fizz.
The fizz. Gives them the fizz.
There you go.
Yeah.
That little unexplained feeling. That's what food does to me. And that is a bloody good dessert item that I hope stays on the menu. Now, the bill. Dan, would you like to guess?
20, 104 pounds.
104?
Yeah.
Wow. I'll give everyone 5 seconds in the comments to guess what you think the bill was. We didn't have any drinks, just water. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With the service charge, 12.5%, 132 and 19 pence.
Wow. There it is.
There we go. Not too bad. He looks like he's seen a ghost.
I'm from Birmingham, so.
Right, Dan, we could have a bombshell with a score on our hands here. No pun intended, Jeremy. But before I give you the score, let's go and have a little wander, after paying the bill, over to the Grand Tour tent where the Diddley's Farm squat is now
The what?
the Diddley Farm shop. Is that right? Is now
Diddley
located.
Squat.
What did I say?
Diddley Farm squat. Yeah, close enough.
Let's eat this, pay the bill, go over there for a little mooch around, then we're going to have this bombshell of a score. You're not going to be expecting this at all, I don't think. Right, we've just come outside. I can't really see here because of the trees, but it's an amazing view across this sort of Cotswolds Valley, and we're walking down now in towards the Grand Tour tent where let's get it right this time, Dan. Diddley Squat Farm shop is. I nailed it, Dan. When we came in the summer, this piece of grass here was full of people on benches, all enjoying Hawkston lager and soaking up the sun. This is the famous Grand Tour tent. It looks like there's people inside eating, Dan.
Is there more food in there?
What's going on here?
Is it like overspill or?
Overspill? Like a car park. What are we walking into here?
I don't know.
Okay, so this looks like sort of cafe set. Should we do another review? So we have seating and casual seating, Dan.
I'm not really sure what this is.
There's the Grand Tour sign there, look. Here's the famous butchers. It's a bit similar to where it was last time, Dan.
Yeah.
Got the sort of booze over there, some pastry, there's some good sausage rolls. Wow, look at these. Yeah, they're they could be the biggest sausage rolls I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
A lot of girth on that. Christ.
Dan, thank you.
Yeah.
£6 for a sausage roll that long. Price per inch.
It's up there.
It shows the girth of the sausage roll.
It's almost as girthy as it is long, though, isn't it? It's almost like a cube.
Very impressive.
Wow.
Steak and lager pasties, traditional pork pies. They look fantastic. Look at that. This is a wonderful tent. This is wonderful. And you can also sort of go and get your Diddley Squat Farm Shop merch as well. Right, everyone.
You want a t-shirt?
No. Do you want one?
No.
Just go have a look. Come on. You get a Christmas present now.
Yeah, Diddley Squat Farm t-shirt.
Wellies, mugs, sort of leather
Pouches?
leather sort of travel pouches. I'm pretty sure when they started they were just selling milk, cow juice,
Yeah.
and now they've got everything here. Right, Dan, do you want a t-shirt?
I'm okay for a t-shirt.
You'd look
honestly.
lovely in a sheep jumper.
See you at Christmas dinner in that.
Maybe. Now, we've sort of teased the score today. I'm going to end it on a typical Jeremy Clarkson bombshell. I absolutely loved the pub. I thought it was fantastic. Sometimes, like we've spoken about before, Dan, not everything has to be all about the food. the staff and the service and the feel and the vibe inside there were fantastic. Now we have seen on Clarkson's farm that did look a little bit chaotic. Would be a nice word to describe that. A bit new and chaotic. That did not feel chaotic at all. It was slick, well presented. The staff were so polite and helpful. An absolute star of the show, in fact, how they were with us today. And I think servers and waiters and waitresses is a thankless job, and that really made a difference for us today. And for that reason, I want to give our overall score today of 8.5 out of 10. I was thinking 8.5, and I think just on the standard of service we got, I'm going to go 8.5. I think it's a fair score. Some really brilliant food. Something was just okay with it. So a few things were a bit of a miss. The onions and the confit duck leg weren't to my taste, but it's just my opinion. It's a bit of a day out as well. I think that has to come into the question. Do you guys agree? Like, this is just, we're in the Grand Tour 10.
Yeah.
Jeremy Clarkson is brilliant. What an amazing job they've done with this entire place. It's beautiful, and that has to come into the score, rightly or wrongly. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's video. We certainly did. Did the food live up to it? I think it did. But more so, the people, the place, and the vibe. We're a sucker for things like that, Dan.
Absolutely, yeah.
If you enjoyed today's video, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, because it really helps us grow and do more. I love you all, everyone. God bless.